All right, we're here once again with Bethune-Cookman Wildcats head coach Jonathan Hernandez after a 14-4 beatdown of Grambling State to advance to the SWAC title game. Coach, bats clicked again today. Tell me about what happened.
They adjusted well. I think that the plan going in was we knew that Grambling had a thin bullpen, with the games that they played and us playing them last night. So we needed to make sure we got to the bullpen early, and we were able to do that. I think we saw a span of 3 or 4 arms within 2 or 3 innings, and then that's where the big innings came. So, it's great, but we got to flush it. Got a big one tomorrow.
You told me before the game, Coach, that your guys were playing light. They were playing loose. They were having fun. We saw the opposite from Grambling State. Very tense. The mentality was, we don't want to blow this thing. How do you think that played a factor in the win today?
I think it played a huge role. It was a situation where before the day even started, before stretch, I just brought the guys up and just told them, hey, there's no pressure on us at all. We kind of flipped it when we beat them last night and came up with the W. But they had a good year. They were I guess the divisional champ for the SWAC West. But now you have two really good SWAC East teams getting after it for a SWAC championship.
Just let's talk about that offense one more time. The same approach we've seen all week, just staying patient, getting to that bullpen. Of course, we see Highland Hall today with 4 RBI. Colton Olson's bat finally comes alive. What went right again for the Wildcats at the plate?
There's just the approach at the plate, and giving into what we're trying to give them. Like I said last night, we can come up with reports, scouting reports and what the pitchers are doing. But if they don't apply those things at the box, then we're just wasting our times. And definitely today, we didn't feel like we wasted our time. They did a great job all the way around, offensively. Defensively, I believe we played a clean game. And Santiago Gomez, gave us an opportunity again. I think he threw 5 innings, gave up 2 or 3 runs. And then Gerald Best, I know he hasn't pitched much. Unfortunately, we had to take him out due to an injury. And then Yoansel Diaz comes in and picks up the last couple of outs for us to get the W.
Let's talk about GB for a second. Obviously, Santiago Gomez gets you there, but for a guy who came on this road trip, maybe wasn't necessarily planning on getting a chance to be a part of this run, to be able to get him an opportunity, save arms for tomorrow that you desperately need in a championship game. What was the performance like for that guy?
I thought it was good. That first inning, it was very good. I believe he picked up 2 or 3 strikeouts. It's just unfortunate, he just shoulder was bothering him a little bit, and I think it affected his performance today. But nothing to hang, his head down. He gave us the 6th inning, and he gave us everything that he could. And that was just one thing we want to make sure we let our guys know. Just give it all you got. At the end of the day, the results will follow. And all the way around, the guys were able to do that.
And one more time, we'll talk about the defense. We saw, of course, Garrett Chung with a diving catch last night, but today we have Luis Tuero make some outstanding grabs over there at third base. He struggled a little bit this week. Manny Sufrain obviously had that diving pick right on the bag. You guys are the best defense in the SWAC all year. How important has that been for your pitching staff and for the morale of the team to have that behind them?
It's huge. In order to win a championship, I'm a firm believer that it's with pitching and defense. We've seen what our pitching is capable of doing the entire week, coming out of the losers bracket with an opportunity to win a SWAC championship, and our defense has been locked down. I think the one day that the defense did let us down was on Wednesday, where we had 4 or 5 errors against Southern, and that was back to the drawing board. We just got to take care of the baseball. Any opportunities that present themselves, we have to be able to get those routine plays completed, and the guys have done a really good job these last 3 or 4 games of taking care of the baseball.
Florida Classic matchup tomorrow. We've got kind of an unstoppable force against an immovable object. 2 teams that come out of the losers bracket to beat the #1 seed ahead of the championship game. What does that mean to you, and how do you get your guys to continue to keep pushing against Florida A&M?
The same mindset. At the end of the day, it's still an elimination game. Yeah, you have your eyes where you're thinking, okay, this is a championship game. We understand that, but we have to see it as an elimination game. They're trying to send us home, and we're trying to advance. So again, there's just one obstacle in front of us, and that's the FAMU Rattlers. So we'll just give it our best shot and do what we got to do.
All right, Coach. Good luck tomorrow. Congratulations on making it this far.
Thank you. Hail Wildcats.